On the basis of the foregoing election results, and by the power vested in me as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the returning officer of the presidential election, it is my duty and honor to declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana.
Ghana's incumbent president, Nana Akufo-Addo, has defeated his arch rival, John Mahama, a former president, in the country's presidential election. While announcing the winner of the presidential election, Ghana's Election Commission said Akufo-Addo received 51.59% as against main opposition candidate John Mahama's 47.36% of votes.
At the end of the polls, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo of the New Patriotic Party obtained 6,730,413 votes, being 51.595% of the total valid votes cast. John Dramani Mahama of the National Democratic Congress obtained 6,214,889 votes, being 47.366% of the total valid votes cast. It is important to note, however, that the difference between the total number of votes between the first and second candidates is 515,524 votes. As a result, if we were to add the 128,018 full results to the results of the second candidate, it would not change the outcome of the election. Hence, our declaration of the 2020 presidential results without that of Techiman South. On the basis of the foregoing election results, and by the power vested in me as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana and the returning officer of the presidential election, it is my duty and honor to declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as President-elect of the Republic of Ghana.
Akufo-Addo's New Patriotic Party campaigned on the need to consolidate the achievement of his first term, including free senior secondary school education, an industrialization drive, and the bolstering of farmers' incomes in world's second largest cocoa producer.
We were confident at the beginning of the campaign that the considerable amount of work we had done since coming into office in 2017 would secure for us 4 more years in office. And the declaration made by the returning officer has set us on that path. For that, I'm extremely grateful to you, fellow Ghanaians, for this victory. I am deeply humbled again by your show of confidence, and I do not take this lightly. There could be that tendency for an incumbent president who has just secured a second term in office to, as it were, take it easy and relax because there's nothing more to lose or prove. I am of a different character. Just as I've been doing since January 2017, I give you my word that I will continue to work very hard to build the prosperous and progressive Ghana for which we yearn. The decisive margin of victory in this election constitutes for me an endorsement of the policies and programs initiated by my government and put before the electorate. And I'm determined to do all in my power to accomplish the task of this new mandate and thereby justify the confidence reposed in me. I assure you, fellow Ghanaians, that I'll do my best not to let you down.
Earlier, the two leading candidates had signed an agreement to resolve any electoral dispute through legal channels and called on their supporters not to instigate violence. Despite the peace agreement, police said 5 people were killed and 19 others were injured in election-related violence. Meanwhile, Ghana's main opposition party has rejected the election results declared by the Electoral Commission, citing alleged irregularity. Local and international election monitors have said that the election were transparent, free and fair. In his victory speech, President Nana Akufo-Addo called for unity and promised to improve living standards. The re-elected government will have to deal with high unemployment rates and a struggling economy caused by the COVID-19 pandemic. Kamil Sadiq, CBA TV.
The period for campaigning is over, and the outcome of the election has been decided. The Ghanaian people, through the results, have made it loud and clear that the two parties, the MPP and NDC, must work together, especially in Parliament, for the good of the country. Now is the time for each and every one of us, irrespective of our political affiliations, to unite, join hands, stand shoulder to shoulder, and work hard to place Ghana where she deserves to be, a prosperous and dynamic member of the global community, making her own unique contribution to the growth of world civilization.